The street outside the small cafe smelled faintly of roasted beans and wet earth. The evening sun had just stopped leaving then silver stick on the windows inside. The hung sat a corner table, finger curled around a warm mug. He stared at the share of but his mind was far away. Jimmy, oh, you've been quiet all day. Something on your mind? Then lifted his eyes to his best friend. Jimmy's hair was done, his jacket hung on the chair. The cafe was nearly empty, only the sound of a stop. Just tired, I guess. Work home, everything, it's a bit much. He tried to smile, but it didn't quite reach his eyes for months. Then had been juggling a small, decent job and looking after his mother, who was recovering from an illness. Life was al- almost grey until a week ago. The night dad refused to leave his thought. Jimin, you are still thinking about that night, or not you? The young finger tightened around the mug. He nodded slowly. He hadn't told Jimin much, only that he had gone out, met someone, and made a mistake he now regretted. The stranger has been magnet, his gaze sharp but oddly gentle. Tang hadn't even known his name at first. Now he did. Jungkook and thought a quiet network of whisper. He learned Jungkook was not an ordinary man, but someone powerful, someone feared. They hung. It was supposed to be just one. I didn't even want to. I don't know what I was thinking. Jimin, you were tired. Maybe it happens. The hung lowered his head, the warmth of the mug seeped into his palm, but couldn't reach the chill in his chest. He had bigger worries now. A small test has taken 2 days ago, said folded in his bag. Its answer clear as the two pink lines on it. That evening back at home, Tehang's mother sat kitchen on the couch. The television played softly. The television plays softly. She looked. He placed a bag on groceries on the table and went to help her. She had always been his angel, warm but firm. He wanted to tell her everything, but the words felt like stones in his throat. Not yet. Not until he understood what he was going to do. Later in his room, Tehan sat on the edge of the bed and opened his phone. A message notification blinked from an unknown number. Oh, we need to talk. Jungkook is so hard. He even gave his number to Jungkook. Somehow Jungkook had found it anyway. Another message found. Please, I'm not here to hurt you. They hung scared at the screen, heart racing. He turned the phone face down and pressed his palm over his eyes. 2 days passed. He kept avoiding the message, focusing on his work and his mother. But the city seems to hold Jungkook's shadow in every corner and silk black car across the street. A man waiting too long by the newsstand. No threat, no contact, just presence. Jimin come over that afternoon. bring pastries. Jimin, oh, you are pale. Did you sleep? Then, not really. He hesitated, then blurted it out. Then, I'm pregnant, Jimin. The words hang between them. Jimin's warden, his hand frozen midway to the pastry box. Jimin, are you sure? Yes, I took the test twice. Silence. Then Jimin reached across and squeezed his hand. Jimin, okay. We will figure it out. You are not alone. Taehyung felt tears in his eyes. It's him, Jungkook, the man from that night. He want to meet. He said he want to marry me. Jimin blinked stunned. Jimin, marry you? Yes, but I'm scared. I don't want to be part of his world. I don't even know him. Jimin exhaled slowly. Jimin, maybe you should at least hear him out. Not to agree, just to see what he want for the baby's sake. Taehyung shook his head. Taehyung, no, I'm afraid if I meet him, I'll get pulled into something I can't escape. That evening, as rain pattered softly, there was a knock at the door. Not loud, but firm. Taehyung had jumped. His mother looked up from the kitchen. Taehyung, mom, are you expecting someone? Taehyung shook his head and went to open the door. There stood Jungkook. He was dressed simple in a dark coat, hair down from the rain. No guards, no cars, just him. His eyes searched Taehyung's face, not with elegance but with something quieter. Jungkook, I'm sorry for coming like this. I didn't know how else to reach you. Taehyung finger tense on the door frame. Taehyung, oh, you shouldn't be here. Jungkook, I know, but please, just a few minutes. His mother worried followed from inside. Taehyung, mom, oh, who is it there? Panic flickered in Taehyung's chest. Taehyung, just someone from work, mom. I'll be back. He stepped outside, closing the door behind him. The rain had turned to mist, softening the Taehyung, what do you want? Jungkook gaze softened. Jungkook, to explain, to protect you. Taehyung, I don't need protection. I need peace. Jungkook, I know, I scare you. That night was not supposed to happen like that, but when I found out about the baby, he stopped looking almost unsure. Jungkook, I want to do right by you, marrying you, giving you safety, whatever you need. Taehyung felt anger and confusion twice inside. Taehyung, you can't. You can't just appear and decide my life. I don't even know you. Jungkook took a slow Taehyung, Taehyung, Jungkook then Know me not as who people say I am, as me. He reached into his pocket, pulled out a small card. Tehang. Jungkook, this is my number. Call me when you are ready. I won't come again unless you ask. He placed the card on the railing, stepped back, and gave a small bow. Then he walked away into the mist, leaving Tehung staring after him back inside. Tehung leaned against the door, trembling. His mother appeared from the kitchen. Tehung, mom, everything alright? Tehung, yes, mom, just work stuff. He went to his room, closed the door, and sat on the bed, staring at the car. Jungkook's handwriting was neat, almost careful. He didn't call, not that night, not the next. But he found himself thinking about the look in Jungkook's eyes. No hard, not cold, but almost human. A week passed. Then went to the doctor alone. He held some picture in his hand as he walked back to the cafe where Jimin was waiting. His friend looking up at he sat down. Jimin, how was it? The baby is fine, healthy. He smiled faintly, showing the picture. Jimin smiled back. Jimin, oh, you are going to be a good dad. Tehun swallowed. I don't know what I am going to do about Jungkook. Jimin, maybe let him show you who he is. You don't have to agree to anything yet. Tehun traced the edge of the pictures. I'm scared, but I don't want to raise a child in fear either. He thought of Jungkook standing in the rain, living without a fight. Something in that moment, he felt different from the rumors about him. That night, as Taehyung sat by the window with a cup of tea, his phone buzzed. A message from Jimin. Jimin, whatever you choose, I'm with you. Another message arrived, this one from Jungkook. I hope you are okay. I'm here. If you need anything, Taehyung didn't reply, but he didn't delete it either. He looked at the city lights, one hand unconsciously resting on his stomach. For the first time, the fear was not the only thing he felt. There was also a small figure of curiosity and maybe, just maybe, the beginning of trust. The apartment was quiet, expecting for the fan tick of the kitchen clock. Taehyung sat by the window with the old picture still on the table. The city light playing in the distance. His phone rested beside him. Jungkook's last message glowing softly on the screen. He didn't answer right away. Instead, he reached the outline of the baby shape in the photo with his fingertip. His smile with something between. He thought of Jungkook in the rain, the way he had left without pushing. That image, he didn't match the stories he heard about him. Slowly, almost against his own will, he typed a reply. I'm okay. Can we talk? He hesitated for a heartbeat, then pressed send. The message was away. He stared at the screen, his heart pounding. The reply came within a minute. Tell me time and place. Somewhere you feel safe. They hung his lip. He didn't want to meet at home. After a moment, he typed, "The small park near the old library tomorrow 4 p.m." Another quick response, I'll be there. He locked the phone and leaned back. The decision felt heavy, but also strongly relieving. He met him. He listened for the baby's sake, for his own peace of mind. The next day, the sky was blue, a soft cloud. The park near the library smelled like grass and autumn leaves. Children were playing by the swing. An old man fed near the fountain. It was kind of place the had come as the his heart beat so hard he couldn't feel in his throat. A shadow fell across the path. He looked up. Jungkook was walking towards him. He wasn't in a dark cold today. Instant, he wore a simple sweater, sleeve pushed up to his former hair brushed neatly. There was no guard, no cars, only him. He stopped a few steps. Jungkook, hi. They hi. For a moment, they just looked at each other. The noise of the park soft around them. Jungkook sat down at the far end of the bench, leaving space between them. Jungkook, thank you for meeting me. Taehyung nodded, but didn't speak. Jungkook took a slow breath. Jungkook, I know you are scared. I know I'm partly to blame for that, but I mean what I said. I want to do right by you. I didn't want to drag you into anything. I just want to be part of the baby life, and if you let me part of yours. Then studies him. His hands were clasped together, his eyes lowered. He didn't look like a man used to being for anything. Then why? You could walk away. No one would stop you. Jungkook, because when I found out about the baby, something shifted. For the first time, I saw a life beyond what I've been doing. I want to change for you, for them. He finally looked up. His eyes were dark but steady. Then change isn't easy, Jungkook, I know, but I'm really trying. I've been stepping back, holding things over to people I trust. Youngie help me, he says. If I really want a different life, I have to start now. Taehyung blinked. He had expected accuse, no quiet determination. A small gust of wind blew a leaf into the bench between them. Taehyung picked it up and turned it to his finger. I don't know if I can trust you yet. Jungkook, you don't have to, not today. Just let me show you little by little. They sat like for a while, silent, stretching, but not uncomfortable. A child's laughter echoed from the swing. Jungkook glanced at the ultrasound photo sticking out of Taehyung's bag. Jungkook softly, "Is that?" Taehyung nodded. He handed it to him. Jungkook held it carefully like it was something precious. Taehyung, "They are beautiful." His voice crushed a little. Taehyung looked at him, surprised at the softness. Taehyung, "You sound different, Jungkook." "Maybe I am. Or maybe you are just seeing me." A long pause, then Taehyung asked quietly, "Then, what if we try slowly? We can come to appointments, we can talk, but no no demands." Jungkook face lit up, not with but the relief. Jungkook, of course, whatever piece you need. They exchanged number properly this time. Jungkook put the ultrasound back into Taehyung's hand with care. Over the next few weeks, Jungkook kept his word. He met Taehyung at a small cafe near, bring anywhere with him. He went to the doctor appointment, sitting quietly in the waiting room. He brought simple things, fruit, vitamins, never money, never pressure. Slowly, Taehyung fear it is. One evening, after an appointment, they walked out of the clinic together. The sky was turning gold with sunset. Jungkook carried the small bag of prescriptions while Taehyung adjusting his scarf. Taehyung, "You didn't have to come today, Jungkook. I wanted to." They stopped at a crosswalk. The light changed as they stepped off the curb. Jungkook spoke again. "Jungkook, I've been meeting with people to stop away from my old life. It's not easy, but when I think of you and the baby, it feels warm." Taehyung glanced at him. There was still a part of him, but also quite warmth growing. Taehyung, you are serious about this?" "Jungkook, I am." They replaced the small park again. Their usual spots. Taehyung sat on the bench, Jungkook next to him, but not too close. The air smell of damp earth after a brief diesel. Taehyung, my mom know about the pregnancy now. She is worried about. She said you seemed scared that night. You came to door. Jungkook, I was terrified. She hate me. Taehyung smiled faintly. Taehyung, she doesn't. She just want me to be safe and happy. They fell silence watching the fountain ripple. Then Jungkook reached into his coat and pulled out a small velvet box. He didn't open it right away. He just held it in his palm. "Jungkook, I want to give it to you earlier, but I waited. I didn't want it to feel like pressure. It's not a demand, it's a promise. Whenever you are ready." He opened the box. Inside lay a simple silver brand, not falsely, just elegant. Taehyung breathed cards. He looked from the ring to Jungkook's face. "Jungkook, I want to marry you, Taehyung, not to own you, not to fix my mistake. Because I love you, because you will change me, but only when you are ready." Tangaged, he thought of all quiet meetings, the gentle message, the way Jungkook had respected his peace. He reached out and closed the box softly. Taehyung, I'm not ready yet, but I think I'm close. Jungkook smiled, a real smile. Jungkook, that's enough for me. They sat there as the sky deepened into the fountain spread across the light, turning to gold without thinking too much. Taehyung turned to him. Taehyung softly, thank you for waiting. Jungkook gazed, searched his for heartbeat, everything went still. Then Taehyung leaned forward just a little, teaching the space between them. Jungkook didn't move until Taehyung closed it. They met in a soft, not rushed, not just a gentle meeting that had all the slow trust of the past week. Taehyung felt his chest loosen as if inside him was friendly. They pulled back both a little sigh. Jungkook hand brushed Taehyung's finger, curling loose by not tapping. Jungkook, I kept waiting as long as it taken. Taehyung smiled, a real smile this time. Taehyung, maybe not too long. The fountain, them children laughing in distance, and for the first time since that night, Taehyung felt not just scared but hopeful. The path ahead was still, but was walked together. Then escaped the hall smell of fresh flower and warm candles. Sunlight through the tall window, making the white close softly. Taehyung stood in front of mirror in a simple cream suit, his hand trembling as a little as he fixed the last. Jimin picked his hand and grinned. Jimin, oh, you look like you are about to float away. Taehyung laughing softly. I felt like I didn't think we get here. Jimin walked closer and Taehyung tied Jimin. You did. Slowly, step by step. That's how it's supposed to be. From outside the room came and faint sound of turning. Taehyung closed his eyes for a second, letting the moment sink in. His thought of the night by the window, the park when the first sigh, all the small pieces that had built this day. When he walked into hall on his mother's arms, settled over the gas, his mother squeezed his hand, her eyes shining. Taehyung mom whispering, "You are beautiful, my son." At front, Jungkook waited. He wore a dark suit, hair neatly, but it was look in his eyes that caused Jungkook breathe. Steady, warm, not trace of the man he first met. Beside him stood Yoongi, quiet but proud. Jungkook held little up. Taehyung came closer. When they finally stood facing each other, the rest of the room away, the officer bow was gentle, guiding them. The vow officer to promise to work together to build a life of kindness and respect. Jungkook, I do. Taehyung, I do. Jungkook slipped into a ring into Taehyung's finger, the same simple silver band he once saw him in the park. Taehyung placed a matching band on Jungkook's head, his own finger steady now. Officer, you may now. They lean in there softly, not a dramatic gesture, but a quiet seal on all. They had built a rose around them. Jimin cheered, the mother whispered her eyes, and even Yoongi smiled. Jungkook later, as they stepped outside into the courtyard filled with flower petals, Jungkook took Taehyung's hand. Jungkook softly, "We made it, Taehyung." "Yeah, we did together." In the distance, a child laugh echoed, their child running in circle with petal in his small fist. Taehyung heart solo. Jungkook went to escape the child laugh, holding up while Taehyung watching smile. The sun was setting. He reached out and took Jungkook's free hand. Together they turned towards the future as a family.